DJDUBLTV.
So, bro, it's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Well, go on. DJ Double. Well, go on, my brother.
It's been a minute. You know what? It's been a minute for me interviewing as well. Obviously, this year everything's been locked down.
Yeah.
I say almost everything. Like, you seem to be moving, bro.
Yeah, you know the corona out and stunting, but we still have to get the dumpling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were one of the first people I ever interviewed. You remember that interview way back when?
Yeah, on that same sofa couch in Ida Green, Lewisham.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like almost 10 years ago, right?
Nearly
10 years. Yeah.
One of my earliest interviews. So I was like, right, I'm coming back straight out of coronavirus lockdowns, and we're gonna get the interviews popping. Made sense.
Yes, of
Made
course.
sense to let it come full circle, bro.
Yeah, it's our anniversary.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm healthy and I'm living, so that's the main thing. And we still, 2020 has been a rough year for human being and our whole, you know what I'm saying? So to be still here, it's a blessing.
It seemed to me like 2019, looking at your life through Instagram and social media, it seemed like you were living on an aeroplane.
Yeah.
For most of the year.
We was just all over the world, like all over the globe, like from Dubai to Lebanon to Israel to parts in America, states in America, to everywhere from Antigua, then Bahamas. It's been crazy, bro.
Literally a world tour.
Yeah.
And then this year's obviously been like a massive contrast.
Yeah, basically, everyone was waiting because 2019 obviously had touched down, so it was just like a one song everyone was listening to perform this one song, and then I just get crazy and just start dropping more hits.
Yeah. So
you don't know, it's not just one song. It was like, it's gonna be crazy. 2021.
There's a catalogue waiting, yeah.
Yeah, there's a catalogue waiting now.
You spent part of the lockdown in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, I spent most of the lockdown in Jamaica. I came back to the UK in June. I was there for most of the lockdown. I was doing shows. I had like 55 shows booked for, and then the lockdown just rescheduled everything to next year.
Yeah.
So I was stuck in Jamaica at the time, but it was a good stuck because I was stuck with my family, my mom and stuff. So it was calm.
There's worse places to be stuck, bro.
Yeah.
We've got history with interviews. I think this is probably like the fourth or fifth time that we've sat down for a conversation, but the growth since the last conversation, man, has been crazy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like last time we sat, I don't remember even what year it was, but last time we sat down, things were bubbling, and it was kind of like Stylo G's like on the cusp of being that UK name.
And
now I'm sat here in 2020, bro. You're like a international superstar.
Respect, man.
Like
respect.
From my perspective, it's crazy. Can you sit from where you're sat in the driver's seat right now? Like, is it very obvious to you the amount you've grown as an artist, or are you kind of just blinkers on and moving forward?
I'm seeing it now, like even performing at the mobiles and stuff. Before that, I used to like even struggle for them to recognize my talent.
Yeah.
So now that everyone is tuned in, I'm seeing the growth. But I always tell myself I'm nobody. I always tell myself I'm not known. Because if I keep telling myself that means I'm trying to be known.
Yeah.
I want the man that's delivering the parcel and the normal workman that's going on the construction site in England to say, oh, that's Stylo G. When you get like the everyday people knowing who you are, then you're you can't complain about that. But for now, I'm still on the path of, you know what I'm saying, getting there, bro. So yeah, the growth is like I feel the growth, but I still feel like I need more. You understand me?
Is there a moment like that you can pinpoint that you went from being kind of an underground dancehall artist in the UK to the international star? Is there like one moment in the career that you can say, that's when it started to switch up?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's when I signed my deal with 3 Beats.
Okay.
And then they start pushing me to like a mainstream audience.
Soundboy.
That was our first single, and that went top 20. You know, that
Big up Distortion, man.
Big up Distortion and the production, and that took me all the way, you know, to Glastonbury on stage, headlining certain stage, and start doing festivals, PR, like just it's a whole different box. I was on telly with Pixie Lot, morning time program, CBBCs with the kids. So Clean Bandit.
I was gonna say you did a record with Clean Bandit as well, right?
Yeah, Major Lazer. So yeah, I think that was the stage where I was, yo, you understand me? I can, you know, I can be that Stylo G that I always picture myself being.
It's mad because for me that seems like a lifetime ago. Soundboy, like that's it. I see that as like, that's like chapter 2 of Stylo G.
Yeah, because people thought that, like, yo, that was gonna be that's my biggest song, and that was it. Yeah,
that was the peak.
Congratulations, that's it. Now.
You had the good run. Well done.
Well done. But to me, I'm like, nah, I have to like get back in the driver's seat and, you know, find a new gear. And that's when I start finding some different sounds and some new sounds.
Did you ever struggle finding the sound though? Because it seemed around the time when you signed to Freebeat and with Soundboy was like not a dancehall record, but you brought the dancehall element to it, but it was more like an electronic record. And obviously the Clean Bandit stuff was house, the Pixie Lot stuff was more pop. Was that you like trying to discover where you fitted in, or just experimenting to see if you can grab new fans, or what?
No, I know where I fitted in, but they was just looking for a dancehall artist to be on that song, and you know, I was kicking up, I was all over the place and doing shows, festivals. So, and you know, when I start meeting these people at festival, they're like, "Yo, I want to work with you." So, you know, why I'm gonna say no? There are big acts, and you know, mixing the dancehall with the pop, it always work. You know, you can see by like the likes of Sean Paul, Shaggy, Shabba Ranks back in the days. Bounty Killer Beanie Man, mixing dancehall music with something commercial, you always get something nice. So yeah, my brain was just like, yo, yeah, let's do this. And I'm still open to work with pop artists. There ain't no limits. No. That's what I like about you, is you're open to the versatility. Yeah, of course. Which I think is dope. I feel like Yazimi was a milestone. Yeah. And when I talk about like the world opening up to Stylo G, I feel up until that point it was almost like you were very much a UK artist or a dancehall artist, because a lot of artists in Jamaica you'd worked with as well. You'd worked with Beanie Man by this point, you worked with Egyptian, you worked with several other Jamaican artists, but I feel like Yazimi was like the catalyst for you changing from being that UK Jamaican guy to like the world's paying attention. Yeah, Yazimi was that was a change of the new sound, and that's when I hooked up with Fanatics. Yeah, big up Fanatics, man. Big up Fanatics, like producers that are on my level. There are certain producers that can't really understand, but they understand my music. And when I'm in the studio, I'm like, yo, I want it to sound like this. I want the beat to sound like this. I want the snare to sound like this. I need a cowbell like this. And they understand. Sometimes you go with a producer and you're trying to tell them, oh, you want the beat, and they're so stubborn, they want to make the beat they want it to sound like. You understand me? And then you end up with a product where they're trying to make me sound like an ex-artist, and then I'm like, I don't like the song. So Fanatics was just like, yo, yeah, real. You know what I'm saying? So big up Fanatics. They never tell me, yo, try sing or try go into a different lane. They always like, yo, this is real, this is nice. And that's what I like with a producer, when you can and it's like right. It was very uncompromising dancehall as well. It's like dancehall. It's like dancehall music that when you hear it, you're like, yo, it's not even just dancehall. It's a mixture of the bass line is just a woo, woo, woo. It's like a UK bass mixed with a dancehall groove, and then you have the hip hop in it. So it's everything mixed up in one pot. And I think that's how we can end up with Yazimi. And from I realized, yo, this is my sound, because I'm always a fan of that sound. If you listen to all my beats, it's like Neptunes, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Timbaland. That's my type of sounds. So yeah, when Fanatic, you know, find the remedy, I'm just like, yo, I'm not looking back. So even the Fanatics, they can call me right now and say, Stylo Studio, I'll be there.
You're gone.
It's one of them producers like Distortion, you know. I'll be there. You know, so that's just family.
And the good thing is they've got the catalogue to back it up as well, not just with you. Like they've got hella hits out there.
Yeah,
man.
they've been going crazy from the other day.
Yeah.
Fanatics, hopefully I can get a session, you know. Got them hot right now.
The moment with Uzimi, where it really skyrocketed was when Nicki Minaj paid attention. And it was nuts. Like, I found out that she was getting involved with it, I think through Instagram. I think I just saw a clip of her, maybe one of the blog posts. I don't follow her on Instagram, but and that was
she tweeted the lyrics of Miss Banks.
Oh, she tweeted it.
Yeah, the line that Miss Banks goes, Banks make you spend half your money, boy.
Right.
Bank on it, spend half your money, boy. And that was the line that she tweeted and caught everyone. She was like, yo, who is this? What song is that? You know what I'm saying? And that's when the relationship built. She found out that, yo, Stylo G, Miss Banks and Lisa on the song. So that's when it kind of went boom. Then she started following like all three of us. Right. And then, that was like, that's when Nicki recognized my talent.
So she initiated the relationship there. Like she followed you guys. And
of
that's
course.
sick.
Of course. Come on. You know, to have a big superstar like that. Biggest female rapper to reach out to, you know the deal. So you're putting in the work, so that's someone big acknowledging your talent. So straight away, don't know the chemistry was there. You know, she's liking my stuff on Instagram. I'm over there liking her stuff, and then that's how me and her kind of build a relationship.
So talk me through the timeline of her tweeting the lyrics to then suddenly you've got another song with her. It wasn't even a remix for Uzimi, like
it was the next song. Touchdown. So Touchdown Fanatics production. We done it in a home studio in Catford in London. So after me knowing that Nicki Minaj is following me, I'm like, okay, you know, she needs to see something. I need to make her see something that she's gonna like. And I just keep working, dropping tunes. And I was in Jamaica, and I was with my brother Biggie, and he heard the tune and go, yo, this is a bad tune, where I do this? And I'm like, yo, it's just one of them tunes I just record and have. Like, it's just waiting. So he's like, yo, nah, put this out, show them on the gram. And I done a little video in the apartment, and I was smoking, just touched down in at the airport in my tracksuit. And then that was like my first proper viral moment in Jamaica, because there was so much people following me from Uzimi promoting down there. And then start going crazy. Few days, everyone is doing this dance, everyone is doing the routine. And Nicki Minaj saw that, and that's how she reached out. And in less than like a few days, I had a verse from Nicki Minaj.
Mad.
Yeah.
And Cartel. Like the fact that you got, this is the mad thing about the record, because you've got Nicki Minaj on there, which most artists would just stop. Cool. Stylo G and Nicki Minaj, we got #1 in Jamaica, we're good to go. And then Cartel as well, like
best of both worlds. So I just put them together.
Crazy. It went #1 in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, trending all over everything.
I feel like it was the biggest dancehall record of last year. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't really think of a dancehall song that did more than Touchdown.
Yeah, Touchdown done numbers, mash up the place.
Yeah, and it wasn't short-lived either, because it's, even now you can play it. You know, some songs they hit #1, they get played out and they're done. But
no, this
lifetime, one, like
lifetime classic.
I feel like you have a classic.
It's got that, you know.
Yeah. As a UK-based artist, having a song that was bigger in Jamaica than the UK, like, how do you feel about that? Is it just good because you're originally from Jamaica anyway? No,
that's the aim. The aim is to have songs big in every country. So me having a song bigger than it, Touchdown blew up in Jamaica before it blew up in the UK.
Yeah, so, massively.
You know, Jamaica is the root. So I knew that anything blew up in Jamaica, blew up anywhere in the world. Anything goes viral in Jamaica, the world is watching Jamaica. So Jamaica is so important to, you know, plant that seed there. Yeah. So that's what happened to Touchdown. Touchdown blew up in Jamaica big, and then it went crazy. Went a bit all over the world, you know. Dubai, Israel, Japan, all over the world, I'm telling you. Like, I had to cancel my Japan tour because there was just so much dates.
Really?
Yeah.
And then so off of that, the success of the record led obviously to Nicki bringing you on tour when she reach the UK, or was that already organised before Touchdown got big?
No, this sucks. Yeah, Nicki have that vibe where I think, you know, that natural energy. She's on the record. She was bigging up me, Miss Banks, and Lisa, the whole thing. So, you know, she done the right thing, you know, by calling us out on stage. And even if Touchdown never done the numbers, I feel like she'd have still done the same thing.
How was the tour?
Oh, amazing, bro. Nicki Minaj tour, you know.
Yeah.
People screaming, can't hear nothing. You know, like, she's the queen in it. So, yeah, me have to be there to experience it.
I imagine though, like with the crowd, it must be such a mixed bag of a crowd. It's a bit like, because it was a UK tour, or did you do the whole world tour with her? Was it just the UK?
UK.
So you've got obviously like the Caribbeans and the African fans that will go and see her.
And the British.
But then you've got like the 13, 14-year-old middle class Nicki Minaj fans that like the dance music and stuff. Because it's arenas, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's massive.
Course,
like, how was the reception to your music?
Can you play the video, please? Yeah.
Say no more. Look it up.
Just type in Stylo G, Nicki Minaj on stage. It was like goosebumps when I walked on stage.
Yeah.
Like when I watched back, I felt goosebumps, and then when I watched back the video, I'm like, yo, is this really me? But yeah, you know, it's the best performance, the biggest performance I ever done in my life.
So far.
So far. Exactly.
You get nervous? Were you nervous?
No, you don't get nervous. You just, you know, you get I stay caution when I'm going on stage. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to run out and slip and drop, and
you
know, that's
the best viral moment.
Yeah, viral moment. So it's not nervous, it's just being, you know, careful and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm on stage.
Throughout your journey so far, because I feel like you're far from done.
Yeah,
you're still young, and like the heights that you're reaching, like you're still climbing.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, so far you're walking with giants. You've already collaborated with pretty much all of the biggest current dancehall stars. You've had one of the biggest female rappers in the world tour with you, like you've toured with her. Like, do you ever just take a moment to think, wow, like I'm Stylo G, and these people, like it's not just one person. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a line of very serious people that are bringing you up. They've brought you up to their level. You're a superstar now.
It's a blessings, bro. And as I said, like, people look at me like a proper superstar, but in my brain I just tell myself, yo, what how comes I ain't got a song with Michael Jackson? But on a real there's more out there. Every day there's new artists, there's new challenge every day, you know, you understand me? So I don't tell myself, yo, I'm the biggest and I'm done and I'm that's it. No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna, you know, Coca-Cola still promotes, you understand me? McDonald's still advertise. So Stylo G is going to be still advertising his brand. And I'm going to be still making music. I'm going to still have something to sell to you. I'm going to still be selling music. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lifetime thing, bro.
That's a great mindset to have.
Yeah, it's a lifetime thing.
You mentioned new artists, and one thing that like has always stuck out to me about you is, as well as you've been collaborating with the biggest artists, you've always had someone near you or an artist that you've worked with. Like, there's obviously Stammer on the new one, but Stammer with Warning Crew, like you've kept him by your side through the whole career. I know you did a track with 24K from Manchester, like 2 years ago, I think 2018. Obviously, like Big Zeke's, and even to a point where I know that you were championing D'banj before Oliver Twist Bus, right? Before Kanye West signed him and that. You were recording D'banj's stuff. So like throughout your career, you've always had underground artists or lesser known artists around you as well. Have you ever thought of starting your own label?
Definitely thought of starting my own label, but it's just time, and I don't want to, you know, just jump in something that, you know, it's like I'm building a house and now I want to try build an apartment. Let me just finish building the house first, then I can build the apartment. Yeah, it's like that, you know. I don't want to try to do too much things at once. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm just concentrating on like the Stylo G brand at the moment, you know, making that, because I was doing the whole Warning thing back in the days, like full on, and you know, you know, took up a lot of my time. So right now, I'm just trying to get the Stylo G brand to the fullest. Then, you know, when the record label comes, it comes. Yeah, but let me just finish build the house first. Then we can do some apartments and some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm wondering? Yes.
When you dropped My Ute, which was what? That was your first UK record, really, wasn't it? Was it the first one you put out, or just the first one that kind of made noise?
The first one I put up.
The very first one.
Yeah.
I remember when we did our first interview, you were talking about how you'd come from Jamaica, you were growing up in South London, dancehall wasn't really a thing at all, and everyone was listening to grime. So you made a grime record because you were like, right, everyone's listening to grime.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a grime record. Who do you make music for now?
I make music for everyone. That's the truth. I make music for everyone. I'm not trying to make music just for the UK. I'm not trying to make music just for Jamaica. I'm trying to make music for everyone. I'm trying to speak a universal language right now, and it's working because I don't want to limit myself. Because I realized when I was just focusing on the UK, you know, there's a bigger world out there.
Yeah.
You know, when you focus on the UK too much, you know, you just get bookings in Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool. And if something is keeping in the summer, they bring it to Ayia or Cyprus or Mala, or what's the name of the place? Malia, or all them places. So I'm real. I don't want to limit myself just to that. And that's when I realized, I need to start making music for the world, and not only just the UK, not only just dance music or EDM. One, you know, songs for everyone.
Yeah. Does it ever bother you that you're bigger abroad than the UK?
Nah, it doesn't bother me because abroad is bigger than the UK.
Yeah, I guess because of the travel and the shows.
It doesn't bother me. I get more money for the shows abroad.
Yeah, of course.
So that wouldn't bother me none at all.
Definitely. Yeah, I see that your fan base is growing in India as well.
Yeah,
that's kind of like that's a recent trend that I've noticed, is your fan base in India.
Yeah, I done a song with Divine called Meriche, over 60 million views. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Number 69 in the world global chart, right? Song for the year.
Yeah.
So me doing a song like that, I love the beat. You know, like I always see them Latina girls like dancing.
Yeah.
And then chop, and I'm like, I need a beat like that. And then funny enough, my manager Rich just sent me a beat, say, Divine, big artist from India, they want you on the song. When I heard the song, I'm like, wow, blessings. I just went straight in the studio and fixed it. Meriche, she got the fire, the chemistry, NSC, pull up on her with the remedy. Come on, man.
Light work for you as well.
Work, just fix it.
And then there you go, 69 million views.
No, it's gone crazy now. It's going for 100 million views.
Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So big up India, man. Like fan base is growing everywhere and tapping into different, market. That's the aim.
But this is what I see you doing that a lot of artists aren't doing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of artists are like, I need to get streams, like I've got London on lock, but I need to get Manchester and Birmingham streams up. And like,
nah.
They're limiting themselves to. Sometimes they may be looking at like, I want to get America, especially with like drill right now. The way the drill sound in America is synonymous.
I don't think it's they're limiting them. They're limiting themselves because of society they grew up in society. And me, I grew up in Jamaica where I never had nothing. Most of the UK artists in London are London-based, or certain artists, they grew up and with a bit of help with certain things. I'm not gonna say no one never grew up in poverty in the UK. Like the estates, it's rough on that. But when you ain't got no motivation or no inspiration from where you're coming from, like I'm coming from no shoes on my feet. You understand me?
Yeah. So this
makes you want to go more than just Manchester.
Yeah.
This makes you want to go more than just Leeds.
This is what I need you to elaborate on, because there's the English version of growing up with nothing.
Yeah.
And then there's the Jamaican version of growing up with nothing. I feel like a lot of people overlook the fact that Jamaica's a third world country.
Yeah.
Because we see it, I say we, and I'm going to talk in general about how English people or people in England see Jamaica, and it's through Instagram. And it's through our friends and our family going there. And so we see it from Duns River Falls, and we see the nice beaches, and we see all the holiday, but they don't realise that it's a land of poverty. Like growing up with nothing in Jamaica.
It's nothing. I'm going to be real. I'm not going to say there ain't no poverty in England, but England is a good country where, you know, they will support you. If you ain't got a house, if you got a red passport, you're in a good position. Like if you got a British passport, you can get a place, you can sign on, they can give you how much, 50, 100 pound a week. Yeah. So in Jamaica, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, the system is different. So when I'm saying like the inspiration, it's like when I got cousins, I got families that are British, and when they say that they're broke because they probably can't buy a new Air Force One, probably smoke and him can't buy some weed. Then broke because him can't support his habit. He's broke because him want to go party and him can't bust a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
So there's two type of broke, you know, and you know, that's how I feel. And from my, you know, so it's two difference. It's a big difference.
Massive difference. And I feel, like that's what a lot of people don't have the grasp on. So that's where you see it as like, you literally have come from nothing.
Yeah, from nothing.
And it's opened your eyes to the world.
Yeah.
With the UK music now, what we're seeing is a huge, massive trend in African influence music. The African influence now on music gets mentioned a lot, but it feels like the Jamaican influence on UK music is completely overlooked.
It's always been overlooked, and
you think?
Yeah, it's always been overlooked, and I think it's more like to do with the platforms. You know, platforms overlooked it, but when you're in the part, if you go to a party tonight, like 80% of the music is gonna be dancehall music that people go mad to, or 70%. But I think it's the, you know, as I said, it's the platform.
Yeah.
You know, big up to BBC, One Extra, big up to the radio stations and stuff like that supporting dancehall music. But if we can get some more support, I think, you know, that would be good.
I feel like One Extra are probably one of the heaviest supporters of dancehall.
Yeah, definitely. One Extra definitely supports dancehall music full 100. And, you know, if we can get more platforms, you know, as I said, it's the platforms and the whole, you know, the media, they can limit anything that they want to limit.
Yeah.
You understand me? And I think dancehall music, obviously, because people say it's aggressive and it's brutal.
You can't not playlist a dancehall tune because of aggression if you have a single drill song.
I mean, it's the drill.
If you've got a single drill song on the playlist,
they come with some new names.
Yeah, nice.
So I mean, it's getting there, and you know, that's why with Stylo, I'm not scared to talk. I just tell them straight, yo, we need more support and dancehall music. We need more support. Like, what about us? There is, you know, we're doing our thing here, and I'm always been like that. So, and I will never change.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm in this position. I feel like I have the right to talk anyway. So, you know, yeah, there is just dancehall need more support and need more recognition in the UK, definitely. So we'll just have to work towards it as a team, come together, and let's make it work.
There's one thing I feel like the UK scene definitely could learn from you. I'm talking about the UK rap scene in particular. The art of dubplates and the importance of the dubplates. Yeah. Now, I want to quickly tell that story from last week. So we were supposed to sit down and do this last week.
Yeah.
And for various different reasons.
I was sleeping, man. I was tired, bro.
For various different reasons, one particular superstar didn't pick up his phone. So it didn't happen. And then you called me back when I was driving home.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? The only thing that's going to make up for this is a dub. Oh Lord, brand new tune, get the dub. And you went, all right, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
When I said that to you, I was kind of saying it a bit in jest.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what, maybe like at some point here, just next time he's in the studio, I'm like, bro, 10 minutes later, my WhatsApp beeped, file from Stylo G.
Yeah.
I played it, mastered, mixed.
Everything.
The whole thing was finished.
Yeah, man. Dubplate is so important to dancehall music. And you might send a DJ a song and he will play it 5 times. But you give him a dub plate with his name in it, he's gonna play it 10 times, 20
10 times a night.
He's gonna play it to his girlfriend, he's gonna play it to his brethren, he's gonna play it to even to his nana and say, I got a dub plate with my name in it. So mentioning a DJ name in a song is the best thing an artist can do. And yeah, I can survive off dub plate, bro. On camera, I can survive off dub plates because when people link me for dub plates, most top of the list is always Call Me a Yardie.
Yeah.
A song that's almost 10 years ago. So I'm going to be singing Call Me a Yardie, even with me old, Call Me a Yardie, Call Me a Yardie. Because I can. But dub plate is important. But it's very hard. It's difficult.
Yeah,
because to go and sing back a song that that it's not being creative. And as an artist, you want to be creating something. So you're just singing over a song that you already recorded, and just it's boring. Yeah. But hard work sometimes. The hardest things is always
when you do
boring.
a dub session, how many dubs are you cutting in one session, do you reckon?
It all depends.
On average.
On average, sometimes all depends. 20, 30 dubs.
Yeah, see, that's mad. What people don't realize, you have to do, because this is an amazing thing about you as well. And someone else that does this very well is Deneo. Some artists will do a dub and they will just mention the DJ's song at the start.
No, that's
maybe once, and it's not even a dub. It's almost like
it's called an intro.
Yeah, like an intro, but like just one stab where the DJ's name is there and the rest of the song is normal.
Nah.
But what you do isn't just put the DJ's name in there. You change the lyrics
Full thing.
for the DJs like that, and that's one thing I've always loved. That's why whenever I've had this conversation, bro, I've said to people, Stylo G is the best in the UK at making dub plates because of the way that you do it. So what people don't realize is if the song's 3 minutes long, you're doing it 3 minutes long, and then you've got 30 to do in a session. Like that's a day's worth of work.
Yep.
On the same song.
On the same song. I mean, you get bored after a while, but it's work, man. You know, this is my job.
Yeah.
This is what I sign up for. And dub plates enhance the song. You know, bust the song, make the song blow up.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Do you think you'll ever get sick of Call Me a Yardie? Because that song's with you for life.
No, I can't. I can never get sick of my own songs.
Yes.
That's the reason why I make them.
I love that energy.
Yeah, I can't get sick of my own song. That's the reason why I make them.
Yeah. To get to where you are now, has it felt like a struggle? Has there been hardships?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's not easy. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's hard. It's not an easy task to blow up as a dancehall artist in the UK. And it's not an easy task to blow up as a dancehall artist from the UK to the world. Yeah. So it's just bare challenges. But I'm a fighter. So if there's a challenge, I'll fight it. I'm gonna be going at it until I overcome it. So it's not that easy. It's not a walk in the park. It's been the most difficult challenge for myself. So any UK dancehall artist coming up, like I'm not gonna tell them it's a walk in the park. You're gonna have difficulties because of certain platforms. We only have as I said, less the DJs that's on radio. They play late at nights. We have to wait up. It's not like so it's a challenge.
Yeah. I want you to speak on the sacrifices you've had to make to get here, because what a lot of people don't realize is you put in the hard work, not just you, but artists in general, put in the hard work to get noticed. And when you get noticed and you sign a deal, a lot of people will think that's when the hard work stops. Oh, you're signed now, it's cool, you're good. But what I noticed about you in particular is you signed to 3Beat, the work rate tripled.
Yeah, of course.
And then even when you've got the songs and when you've got the catalogue, it's not just the work in the studio that then stops. Then you've got the tour life to get on with. So creating this path for yourself and putting yourself in the position you've put yourself in, what kind of sacrifices have you had to make?
I had to make a lot of sacrifice in terms like not being around my kids when I want to do the whole family thing, the whole daddy thing. You know, I have to be in the studio working. I have to explain to my son, this is what daddy do, my daughter. And when they're young, they're like, oh, but then you have to bring them to the studio and show them. Sacrifice like not being able to go out and party. Like certain times, my friend them want to go party and can't. I have to stay home on the dub plate. I have to stay in the studio and record. People want to go out. People like everything, like a whole lifestyle out there that like I've missed. But now I'm catching up back,
Yeah.
spending more time with my kids, doing all of that because it comes with it. Musician life is not easy.
No.
It's not easy. You can't be a full-time father at home and with the hottest song on the road. Jay-Z can tell you that.
Yeah.
Kanye West can tell you that. They probably have to find babysitter for the kids when they're going. When Kanye West is doing his world tour, he's away for like months and stuff like that. So yeah, the music, the whole music like industry can tell you it's not easy as an artist.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of your time, and that's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Not being around your family when you want to be around your family.
Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. Because you've done music from young. Your dad before you was doing music, and I've heard you talk on being out on stage from like 4 years old, reciting your dad's lyrics and things. So having that musical journey from the start, was there ever a point where you could have been dragged in the wrong direction and like a different lifestyle could have taken over?
I grew up when I first moved from the UK, from London, from Jamaica. I moved to Peckham, so I was just trying to find myself for the first 2-3 years, and ended up in a few trouble, but then I zigzag and get myself on a clean path, and then my life just start. Like God just started showing me this is the road I need to be on. So I've been tested a few times, but we zig and we zag.
Yeah.
And go around it. You get me?
Give thanks, man.
Definitely.
And look where you are now.
Yeah.
Nicholas is shining.
Yes.
We're in the penthouse.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Going back to your family life real quick, have your kids expressed any want or any like passion for making music?
Yeah, my son is on my case now. He just wants to record. But I tell him that he needs to be good in school.
Okay.
Every time I need to see some hundreds.
Yeah.
No 50 or no 60, no C, no D. It have to be A's. So, I'm trying to keep him on that path to make him know that school is important.
Yeah.
But he just want to record. He's on this plane and he's on this lifestyle. But soon, son.
What kind of music has he shown an interest in?
Oh, his favorite artist is Dino.
Dino? Oh, okay, right.
And little TJ. Is it TJ?
Yeah, American guy.
He
Yeah,
likes
little TJ.
that little singing stuff.
Right.
So
can he sing?
Yeah, he's got a few notes. I hear him doing a thing. But yeah.
Has he got his artist name yet?
Yeah, he called himself Little Stylo G.
Little Stylo G.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll keep that?
Nah, he's gonna change it soon, man.
Yeah.
He changed. My kids are funny, man. My son, he changed his career all the time. One time he wanted to become a vlogger, then he wanted to become a DJ, then he wanted to become a producer, he wanted to become a chef. Now he want to become artist.
Yeah.
Let's see how long he stay on this artist part.
Little Stylo G,
Little Stylo G, yeah.
Amazing. Can you tell me the story of you getting arrested in Jamaica last year?
Spliffing them out tonight.
Because
we have gone in a house, you're bright.
that was another moment where we were supposed to do an interview.
Yeah.
And again, you didn't pick up your phone, and I called Richie, and he was like, bro, now's not the time. He didn't get the flight back. We've had some issues.
Yeah.
And then obviously the story came out on Instagram as well. There was some,
Nice.
were you on, was it IG Live? Did you do it on live? Or someone was on the live, I think.
I put on my live. We just woke up in the house and we was recording last night. We recorded Spice the night before, Dumpling remix.
Dumpling, yeah?
So we had a vibe in there. People don't even know, but it was Spice that we recorded the night before.
Yeah.
We had a vibe in the house.
At the house.
At the house. Wake up the next morning. There's police all over the place. Don't move. Like, what the? Wagwan? Babylon.
Yeah, because they're not like the English police as well. Like in Jamaica, they don't ramp like.
Nah. In Jamaica, the police thing going on in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Big up the police officer them, but they don't play. It's real, mate. You have to careful you talk to the police officers in Jamaica. Yes.
So they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
And you got arrested.
Yeah, they detained us and took us in. Yeah, they came to the house said that some people said that we were bad guys and all that stuff. But yeah, cleared up, and then I made a song out of it. What you want to say to my party?
Oh, okay, right.
Bam Bam.
Yeah.
So I made Bam Bam out of it.
Bam Bam came from that.
Spliffing them out tonight. But we have gone in a house, you're bright. And then we made a video and reconstruct everything. And then it just went viral. That went number one in Jamaica as well.
You've managed to keep the momentum up musically in a time when a lot of people have either been holding back their music or lost momentum because the clubs aren't open. But bruv, you're churning out club bangers. Oh Lord. If the clubs were open right now, Oh Lord would be one of the biggest records. And I'd probably go as far to say as this year, it would probably go past Touchdown.
Definitely.
So where's the motivation come from? Because the clubs aren't open. Like, you can't perform like how you would. I mean, big up on the Mobo's performance, by the way. I thought that was very sick.
Respect, man. My competition is my last song.
Right.
When I made Call Me a Yardie, I have to top it. When I made Zimmy, I have to top it. When I made Dumpling, I have to top it. When I made Touchdown, I have to top it.
Yeah.
So I have to make a better song than my last song. My last song is my only competition.
And how do you judge it being better?
How do I judge it being better?
Yeah.
I judge it being better by, I can tell by musically, I got that ears. When I hear something, I can know that this is better than this. And I think that's what happened, you know, when you got that ears, man, you can't go wrong. I will have 10 songs and I know that this is the one.
Yeah.
Like, that's just my secret. I can't let out all of the secret.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to keep some of them back.
You have to keep, we don't want too much Stylo P and Stylo Z and Stylo E and D start popping up.
Yeah, just Stylo G and little Stylo G.
Yeah, little Stylo G can work, but we don't want too much P,
and we're good.
Yeah. That's it in the alphabet. The alphabet done.
Big up Chimney Records on the beat for that as well.
Yeah, big up Chimney. Rhythm bad.
What else is there for you to do now? Because you've done so much stuff which would be considered a lot of artists' highest achievements. Someone might put on their bucket list, I want to tour with Nicki Minaj. Someone might say, I want a song with Vybz Kartel. Someone might want to say, I want my own world tour.
Yeah.
I want to play in Japan. Like,
what's my next move? My next move is to have my own tour. Definitely. I always wanted to tour. Like bands, dancers, my whole team that's been working hard. I think it's like going to the Olympics.
Yeah.
And I think that's the next step. And to work with bigger artists than myself and to take over the world, man. You know, the sky is not the limit. The universe is out there. So yeah, there's bigger things. There's the Grammys. After the Mobiles, you have the Grammys. I've never been nominated for a BET award, so hopefully that will be on the table. I've never been nominated for a Grammy, so they've never been nominated for a Brits. So these are all, I don't call it a bucket list. You understand me? I'm more like a drum or a barrel list.
Right, okay.
Very big.
Yeah.
Yes, very big list.
Yeah, just achievements on achievements.
And, you know, every day things change. You have new records breaking, artists breaking this record, artists doing certain things that certain artists haven't done in the past. So we have to think about records and going, just keep going.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick, man. Stylo G.
Yeah, man.
I love catching up with you, bro. Because I feel like when we do,
it's a wrap.
It is, but every time it's like I'm speaking with a different artist.
That's good because
does that make sense?
Yes, because I always make sure I achieve something.
Yeah.
Time frame that I haven't seen you, bro.
Yeah.
So the next time I see you, Grammys or something bigger than what
we're gonna have the Grammy sat right there.
Right there, bro. Come on, we're gonna do it properly.
Don't make me wait too long.
No, come on, bro. I ain't gonna let you down. Come on, man. Big up my DJ Double. Represent all the time for the UK dancehall artists and the UK rappers. Don't play with him. DJ Double. Them in that trouble.